You have to earn your freedom. You have to earn your success. Earning your way to the top, that needs to be inflicted. You know, you have a lot of trauma, you have a lot of stuff. So at the end of the day, everybody's human, G. Like, we all have problems, we all have difficulties. And if people want to join us on this journey of leveling up, they're welcome. And if they don't want to, so be it. It's all good, bro. So this idea that life is all about pleasure is a false reality. So Dan Bilzerian mentioned it. He said, you know, when you become extremely rich, first time you eat a specific steak, right, it's a 10. The next time you eat it, it's a 7. And then the next time you eat it, it's a 6, right? All these pleasures, when you were broke, if I brought you to spend $200 in a dinner, trip ass. Now it's just like, whatever, here's the card, right? So there's some sort of desensitization to privilege. There's a desensitization to beautiful experiences. So when you put yourself in circumstances that are uncomfortable, you create the artificial scenario where now you take the things that you used to have and you don't take them for granted, right? You start valuing them more, right? You spend 2 months away from your girl. Now you value her more than if you saw her every single day at all times. Familiarity breeds contempt, which is this idea of take for granted the things that you're familiar with. So sometimes it's good to disconnect yourself from privilege, from the opportunities that make you weak. They make you soft. Put yourself in a situation where now you can reevaluate things and it changes your worldview. So new data sets, new quests unlock abilities to perceive the world in different ways. If you've never left your state, your limitation of your mind is massive, right? You don't know anything. But if you're out here traveling the world, I've been to 45 countries, I'm in my mid-20s, I'm going to do every country in the world, right? One of my goals to side quest and just learn new information, new data sets. And I think that'll make me a better entrepreneur. It'll make me a better businessman. It'll make me a better partner, better father, all these things, because it's just unconventional. And you will achieve unconventional results by doing unconventional things. People think that life is all about pleasure and about being happy. Who told you that life was about happiness? Who lied to you?
Yeah.
Life isn't about happiness. Life is about life, about experiencing life. You're supposed to enjoy and learn and train through suffering the same way that you do from pleasure, right? Because now you realize that suffering is part of life, undeniably a part of life. So you enjoy it. That's why Paul says, bear all things with joy. Why? What's the perspective of bearing all things? Right? So that you view them, right, as training, develop yourself, so you embrace it. Embrace the tribulations, you embrace the trial, just like you embrace phenomenal sex, just like you embrace the best food. You embrace everything in an unbiased way, right? And it's this idea that for any positive energy, there will be an equal proportion negative energy. If you are doing phenomenal things in life, right? For example, you look at Cristiano Ronaldo, right? Cristiano Ronaldo has a phenomenal year in soccer, but then his child dies, right? So energy goes positive and negative in both scenarios. And I think you need to embrace pain. I think you need to learn through pain. I think you need to embrace beauty. And I think you need to embrace the good things and not shy away, because people don't understand that entrepreneurship, a lot of it is suffering. Because what are you doing? You're earning your way to the top. You have to earn your freedom. You have to earn your success. You have to earn your stripes. And I think that there's pain that needs to be inflicted in order for you to earn those things. Nothing beautiful comes without pain.
I agree.
You have a lot of people that go through a lot. Look at bullies. You have a lot of trauma. You have a lot of stuff. So there may be stuff deep down that they have to fix, that they're hurting, you know? So that's why I don't shit on people, because you never know what they're actually going. The bully in school in 5th grade was getting beat up and abused by his father. No wonder he was taking it off on the other kid, you know? So you need to be able to trace it back to the source. And at the end of the day, everybody's human, G. Like, we all have problems, we all have difficulties. But if you can look past the things that you don't like from people, and you can extract the meat and leave the bones behind, why wouldn't you? You should be able to sit down with everybody, and whether it's a homeless person or whether it's a king, and learn. That is the student's mind. That's the student's mentality. And you should be able to develop that, whether you hate how I speak, whether you don't hate how I speak, whether you like me or not, because that shows maturity. Yeah.
Do you have love for all of these people in the world, like an equal 100%. Love for all humans?
Yeah, dude. I think people we're all children, dude. We're all kids trying to figure it out. I don't care if you're 80 years old, you're still a child. You're still trying to figure it out. I know for a fact when I'm 80 years old, I'll be more wise and I'll perceive the world in a different way, but I'm still going to be me, you know? And I think that people have that in them, and that people are special. And that's why, you know, when I was live streaming and when I was looking at certain type of like red pill content that really like bashes the other side or bashes people, I don't like it. You know why? Because when you evaluate that person that you're shitting on, or that you're reacting, or that you're looking at, you need to ask yourself, do I actually care about this person, right? If this person is living this life this lifestyle that's a lie, or what they're doing is ridiculous, do you care enough to sympathize with this person and actually figure out what's actually going on in their life? Or are you just using them for views or for clicks and or you want to just take your anger off on this individual. So I'm in a situation right now, dude, where I see everybody equally. I see everybody as a character in the video game. And if people want to join us on this journey of leveling up, they're welcome. And if they don't want to, so be it. It's all good, bro. It's all good. It's not a big deal.
Suit yourself.
I kind of like want to live with monks for a time. When was the last time we were really disconnected from any sort of electricity, Wi-Fi, massive amounts of dopamine hits? I think it would be very revealing to oneself in solitary and in peace for extended periods of time. So I want to experience that.
That sounds very enjoyable. That
yeah,
sounds
dude, why
like
not? You'll have to join me, dude. You won't be able to shave your head because you have some of the most luscious hair in all of YouTube, but we might have to shave. We have to shave it off to level up. But I want to do stuff like climb Mount Everest. I want to go, you know who Wim Hof is, right? The Iceman? Yeah, this is like the breathing techniques. Have you heard of Wim Hof?
I think I've heard of Wim Hof breathing.
Okay, so Wim Hof basically developed breathing techniques that allow him to do superhuman things. Not unhuman things, superhuman things, because the human body is limitless and has infinite potential, as he teaches. And basically he has like a training camp that puts you in the cold and he makes you climb mountains in the snow in your underwear and in your shorts and puts you in freezing temperatures. I want to go through some sort of experience with him to develop kind of like the physical conditioning, because I think the physical kind of challenge of developing yourself is extremely important for the fortitude of the mind. And I think people are not resilient. They can't accomplish their goals because they're weak-minded. So you need to put yourself in situations where you can develop your mind and where you can be resilient and strong. So put yourself in situations that are going to challenge you to keep pushing, that are uncomfortable.
This side quest of climbing Mount Everest or putting yourself in that extreme situation, are you hoping to find new truths to that?
Yeah,
or
sure.
Are you hoping to learn something from it?
Yeah, dude, you'll learn from anything. I just want to do things that are unconventional, things that I wouldn't have been able to do had I been working in a cubicle.
It seems like you're very, very passionate about like novel experiences and trying things that are like unconditional, like
Unconventional, yeah.
Unconventional. Have you received any data sets from Arizona as a side quest?
Dude, I have actually. I've realized that there's a lot of talented people here and that I would enjoy spending more time here. I think it's a more developed city than I thought. Phenomenal food, fantastic food, great weather during like August, September, October, November times. So I would definitely side quest more often, for sure.
Okay. What other states?
I want to visit California properly. You know, I've only been to LA. I haven't given all of,
No, like LA is not a good place to.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is I want to side quest California a little bit more. What do you think, Woody? Proper? Nebraska. He's from Nebraska. My new videographer is from Nebraska, so I got to go to the cornfields.
Have you been to Washington?
I have not.
You should go there too. Wyoming.
I haven't done a whole lot of US. I'm gonna be more intentional this year. But the issue is, since I live in Puerto Rico and I have 168 days out of the year that I have to be in Puerto Rico for tax reasons in order to qualify for the 0% tax, I don't want to spend the other 160 whatever days that I have left, or whatever the remaining time is, 186 whatever it is, side questing in the US. I want to go to new countries. I want to go to new territories. Like next year, 2023, I think I'm gonna spend a month in Japan. I'm just gonna get like a dojo or something in the foot of Mount Fuji or something and just go train.
Train what?
Myself. I don't know. Figure it out. But I kind of want to do some side questing shit.